Hello and welcome to the video of Revit MEP by BIM Technologies. So in this video you will learn about how to get a slope in the pipes. Also you will learn how to create parallel pipes and add pipe accessories to different pipe types. Now let us begin how we can add a slope to a pipe. Now to add a pipe, as we have already discussed in the previous videos, we have to use the pipe tool, but let's first see here in the workspace over here. We are at the plumbing view. We are using the plumbing template of the default template that we have from Autodesk, the RTE file. So we, as per the plumbing template, we have this plumbing view under the floor plan. So the 0 plumbing view and 1 plumbing view. 0 refers to the level 0 floor plan, and the plumbing view is the floor plan for the plumbing discipline. Now here we have the systems tab. So in order to invoke the pipe tool, go to the pipe tool over here, and now we will select a type of the pipe that we need to add, and then we will see how the slope can be given to the or specified to the pipe. So here, before selecting the pipe, there is one option over here you can see, which is called slope piping. The panel over here is slope piping, and there is a button over here which says that shows slope tooltip. So we choose this particular button, and then here we have got two different options. One is the slope up and the other is the slope down. Let's take the slope up option. The moment we click on the slope up, the drop down list to select the slope is displayed. Now here we can add a slope. Let's say if I want to add a slope of 1:70, so I click on the 1:70, and then I start creating a pipe based on the type. So I take the pipe as a plastic pipe, and I start from this point. So this point is, now it says that the start offset is 2750. So what I need to do is, I need to take the middle elevation as 0. Let's say I start with 0 here. So the current offset is 127.1. So this is based on the diameter. Let's say I take a 150 100 diameter pipe. So here we have, so the current offset. Now the moment I click, if I go in the right hand side, I see that the end offset is increasing as we go with the length on the basis of the slope that is given. So if I click here, and I would notice that the end point elevation is changed to a different value. So let's see what is the value that we have. So here we can see though, so in order to end it, so if I click on the fine view here, so okay, so if I click this particular pipe here, so I can see that the end slope is at 261.4, the end elevation, and the start elevation is 0. So I can start from here, say the draw pipe, I can start with the elevation of 261, and if I want to change the slope at this moment, let's say I want to give a slope of 1:40, the slope will be changed. So this way what I can do is I can have different slopes of the pipe which can be run throughout the MEP model. So here you can see as I go, so this is the method by which we can add slope while we are creating the pipes. Now let's go to the 3D view to see how the pipe has been sloped. So here you can see that because we had taken slope up, the pipe, let me go to the fine view of the pipes, the pipe has sloped up. The start elevation was 0 units, and you can see the slope is given over here. So here if I click in the slope button here, so I can slope it and give a different value. Okay, we will see how we can do that, but one of the way of doing is click it and increase the end elevation. So if I make it 800, you see a new slope value will be given at this particular point. So this is the way I can have a pipe which is sloped up. Now let's go with I'm undoing the file, doing the process. So I come over here and undo the entire pipe. Now let me delete this one. Okay, now if I want to have a slope down, same thing that would be carried. So I'm taking a pipe over here, I'm taking the dia as 150 mm, make the down slope on, make sure that the show slope tooltip is there, and then I can have 1:40. Now you would see that the pipe is going sloping down. So after creating it, you can select the pipe and see that the slope icon is seen over here. So here we can click on the icon and change it to up and down depending upon what would be our requirement. So here we can see that how the slope of the pipes are changed. Now the other way of giving the slope is, let's say if we have drafted a pipe of let's say we don't have a slope, so in order to not to have a slope, go with the icon called slope off and you can create a pipe, let's say at 0 mm. So let's say you have an entire network of pipe which is running from, let's say, from this particular point and ends at this point. Now I want to give the entire pipe a slope of 1:5. For that I have to create the slope. For that what I need to do is I need to go to the settings button over here, and the dialog box of the mechanical setting dialog box will be displayed. So here I have the slopes. I can create a new slope as 1:5. So now if I have the slope 1:5, I can add the slope to this existing pipe network. So what I do is I place my mouse over one of the pipes, press the tab key, and then what I can do is, so I have this edit option here in the modify multi-select option. So here I can go and add a slope of, let's say, 1:5 to the entire, and then I finish it. So here I can see that my pipe has gone at a particular slope of 1:5. Now let's say if I wanted to give a slope of 1:100. So here in 1:5 you can see the pipe has risen to a particular elevation. Now if I want to change if I want to give a value of 1:10, so 1:80, so I can click here, or you can go to the slope option again. Now whatever the selection is, let's say 1:40, 1:50, let's say, I can finish it and I would see that my slope has changed, the end value has changed, so it's 792. And here other thing is that what we can do is we can see the length of the pipe segments. Now Revit gives you an idea of, it gives you the value of the pipe segments and the invert elevation. Now let's check the invert elevation, the length of the pipe. So here the first segment of the pipe is, you can see the invert elevation is in the properties palette somewhere here. So you can see the outside diameter, the length is 13127.7, size is 150 millimeter dia, and here you can see that there is the lower end invert elevation is -75. So this is how you can check the invert elevation of each of the pipe, and along with the slope that has been given to the pipe. Now in the next video you will be learning about how to add parallel pipes, and then how to add different types of valves to the existing pipes. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe our channel. Thank you.